Let's begin with a truth we often forget. Every zodiac sign has a shadow, a side that, if left unchecked, can be destructive, but if understood, becomes powerful. So when we ask which signs are the most dangerous, we're not asking who to fear, we're asking who holds the most transformative potential. Because real danger isn't always about aggression. Sometimes it's about silence, influence, the ability to change a room or a life without a word. So sit with me, take a breath, and let's explore what astrology really says about the most dangerous signs and what we can learn from them. For one, sir, Scorpio, the master of depth and destruction. Scorpio is often the first to come to mind when we think of danger, and for good reason. This sign rules death, rebirth, transformation. It sees through masks, breaks through illusions, and holds the power to rebuild from ashes. But here's the wisdom. The one who walks through darkness learns how to carry the light. Scorpios can be intense, yes, possessive, even vengeful when hurt. But when that intensity is turned inward, toward healing, they become alchemists. Their danger becomes depth. Their wounds become wisdom. Life lesson: learn to face your own shadows before judging another's. Scorpio teaches us to transform pain, not bury it. Number 2, Aries, the warrior without a pause. Button Aries burns hot, bold, fearless, impulsive. Their danger lies in action without reflection. When fueled by ego, Aries can start fires they don't know how to put out. But in the quiet hours of early morning, I've watched Aries souls sit still and realize strength without wisdom is a sword with no aim. When Aries learns restraint, their courage becomes service. Their fire lights the way instead of burning bridges. Life lesson: courage must be guided by clarity. Channel your boldness with purpose. Number 3, Gemini. The mind that can manipulate Gemini is curious, quick, clever. Their words can heal or hurt. That's their danger, the mind used carelessly. I've seen people hurt more from a well-placed sentence than a physical blow. But I've also seen Geminis write words that made people cry in healing, not harm. The mind is a tool, not a master, a monk once told me. Gemini teaches us that intellect without intention can be sharp but not wise. Life lesson: use your voice with integrity. Words build futures or destroy them. Number 4, Capricorn, the climber who may crush. Capricorn is strategic, disciplined, driven, but their danger comes from what they're willing to sacrifice to succeed. Power, when rooted in fear of failure, becomes control. But when rooted in inner purpose, it becomes legacy. I remember a man, a Capricorn, who built an empire but had no peace. He didn't need more success. He needed silence. Life lesson: true achievement isn't about what you conquer, but what you cultivate inside yourself. Number 5, Aquarius, the revolutionary with a cold heart. Aquarius sees the future. They break rules, shake systems. But when disconnected from emotion, they become ice-cold dangerous, not in rage, but in detachment. A rebel without love can destroy just to prove a point. But a rebel with compassion? That's how revolutions heal. Don't just awaken minds, touch hearts. A teaching I carry every day. Life lesson: innovation means nothing without empathy. Connect before you correct. A thought before we move on. You might be wondering, what if my sign wasn't listed yet? Maybe you're a Cancer or Libra, thinking you're safe. But danger doesn't always roar. Sometimes it withholds. It controls silently. Every sign has a shadow, and that's the secret. The most dangerous sign isn't a zodiac sign. It's the version of ourselves we refuse to face. What makes a sign? Dangerous or divine? Here's the truth, dear soul. Every sign holds a sword and a mirror. The sword cuts through lies. The mirror shows us our own. The monk who guided me used to say, what you judge in others is what you've yet to meet in yourself. So whether you're a Scorpio, Aries, or sweet Pisces, your power doesn't come from your chart. It comes from your choice. Final reflection: channeling your shadow. Let's not fear the word danger. Let's redefine it. Dangerous is the person who knows their power and uses it with love. Dangerous is the person who's seen darkness and chose light anyway. So I leave you with this question: Where are you powerful? And are you using it to protect or to prove? Reflect. Breathe. Journal if you wish. That's how growth begins, not in stars alone, but in your willingness to evolve. If this message stirred something inside you, it was meant to. Leave a comment with your zodiac sign and how you've learned to transform your shadow. Like if you believe self-awareness is the real superpower, subscribe to walk this path of wisdom one step at a time. And remember, the stars can only light the sky, but you must choose how to shine.